So I am walking to the shops again to go get a couple of parcels from the lockers. Today I'm going to be doing the sterling silver video and showing you all the bits and pieces that I picked up kind of over the holidays and into the new year. And yeah, I'm quite excited. There's one piece that I'm picking up today that I'm hoping is silver. It wasn't listed as silver, but I recognised it. So yeah, fingers crossed. I'll see you in a bit. So I am back from collecting my parcels and I've been very lucky. The necklace that I thought was sterling silver is, which is awesome. And I'm now going to show you all my sterling silver that I've collected over Christmas. So this is my tray of goodies and I'm going to start down here with the earrings. So these 4 pairs all came from the same seller. So these were on Vinted and the lady was open to taking offers. All of these pieces are stamped 925 on the back. We've got some lovely little Scottish thistles. We've got some nice Celtic crosses and then just some kind of fancy Celtic patterns. And these, I managed to get these 4 pairs for £6 and then postage. So I think altogether it came to £9.90 for 4 pairs of sterling silver earrings, which is brilliant. Really, really reasonable. So I was really happy with those. I've given everything a little polish up as well just to make them shiny. And then these, I think they call these, is it Trescalons? But these earrings came in a lot with, I think it was 20 odd other items, so some costume jewellery, and then they were the only silver item that were in there. Over here are some bits that you've already seen. I think I showed you these in the last video. Thank you everybody for letting me know who these were made by, because they had initials on the back, but I didn't know who the maker was, so that's fantastic. We've got the little silver heart on the chain. This one is mother of pearl. And then at the back there, we've got some abalone on a silver chain, which is polished up lovely. This is the leaf pendant that is sterling silver on a snake chain. That's polished up beautifully as well. I'm really, really pleased with that one. And then over here we have a little sterling silver ring with like a hatched pattern in. We have this beautiful pendant, which is a bit of Siam, which is quite nice. We've got a little charm that would have gone originally on a charm bracelet, but you could wear that on a necklace if you really wanted to. And then these need to do a little bit of research. So we have, if I can just zoom in, we have sterling silver heart, and then it has a copper textured heart on the top as well. So I've got a pendant and then I've got a matching pair of earrings, and they are stamped 925. They're quite delicate because the copper has been, what's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, they're quite delicate. The copper's been soldered into place and it kind of stands off the silver. So very effective. I like the mixed metal element to them. I just need to do a bit of research, see if I can find out who the maker is. Then what else have we got over here? So we've got some rings that came in lots. So these are quite pretty. I believe it's made to look as if it's set with marcassite. But that's quite nice with the flowers. And then that one's kind of a double band with some paste stones in there. And this one has to be my favourite. It is absolutely beautiful. I'm just going to put it on so I can show you. But look at that. So it's heart shaped. It's set with lots and lots of sparkly rhinestones, and they go all the way around the edge. And then it's got this strip of black stones in there. Very, very pretty. Very chunky as well, very weighty. And it is stamped 925 on the inside. I did try to do a bit of research, but I couldn't find anything exactly the same. But I will keep looking. Oh, a lovely bit of Tarvy's dog hair there. Got these beautiful, simple sterling silver crosses. They came with these kind of 1960s cat earrings. So I got those 2 pairs for £6 plus postage, and the lady sent those all polished up, so I didn't have to do any work on those. So that was fantastic. They're a really nice size as well. They're not too big and they're not too heavy. So if I put that in my hand, you can see what size they are. Very simple, very elegant. So that's everything that I've purchased over kind of Christmas and New Year, and then I'm going to show you the couple of bits that I picked up this morning that I got on Vinted. I'm filming downstairs today because my partner is working upstairs and he's on a call, so I didn't want to disturb him whilst he's beavering away. So this one you will recognise if you watch the other videos. There is a video where I went thrifting in Wakefield, and I think it was Wakefield Hospice I got this from. And I recognised it was sterling silver, and I think it only cost me £1. And when I looked it up online, it turned out to be a modern piece, so it looked vintage, but it was turned out to be modern, and it was solid sterling silver. And when I looked it up, they were still available online, and they were selling for, I think, from memory, I think it was £46. And the other day when I was looking on Vinted, sometimes on an evening, I like to have a little peruse and see what I can find. There was a new seller on there, so didn't have any feedback, which, you know, sometimes that's a little bit risky, but you are covered on Vinted should anything go wrong. And he had a necklace and some other bits of jewellery that he was calling costumes. So he said everything was just costume jewellery, silver tone. And I recognised this straight away. And I paid £2.90. And because it was his first order, I got postage for free as well. So yeah, this was an absolute steal. It's very, very tarnished. So, oh, the sun's a bit bright today. I'll do a close-up so you can see the stones sparkling there. So that's some marquisite that's set in there. It's a beautiful leaf shape, nice and curvy. Lots of tarnish. So all of that dark black and grey that you can see is just tarnish. So all it needs is a good scrub and a good polish. And it's beautiful. None of the stones are missing. It's on a lovely chain, which is also sterling silver as well, which is fantastic. So yeah. And you can still purchase these online for £46. So I thought that was a bargain. I was really chuffed. He'd not said it was silver, and he'd not taken a photograph of the back, so I couldn't check if it was stamped. So it was a bit of a punt, but that one worked out well. And then these are gorgeous. And again, she put that they were silver, but I couldn't see any stamps, so it was a little bit of a risk. But the seller got really good feedback, so I trusted that, you know, what they were saying was true. So first of all, she had this beautiful, I believe it's a feather. It looks like a feather to me. I'll try and hold it up over here. There we go. So it is sterling silver. It's kind of all up and down. It's got some texture to it. It's all kind of got cut out detail around the edges of the feather. So a lot of attention to detail. Nice and shiny, so I haven't had to do any polishing, which is lovely. And on the back, right towards the bottom there, is the stamp, the 925 stamp. And it's got a nice weight to it as well, so it's not a cheap, thin piece. It's a really good quality pendant. So I was quite amazed. So I got the pendant from this lady, and then also this beautiful pair of earrings, which are stunning. And they're a little bit bigger than I thought they were going to be as well. So these, there we go. These are peacock feathers. There, you might be able to see that a little bit better. So again, lots of detail. There's lots of cut out detail there on the feather. Got a little bit of shape to them as well. And then right on the back, there's a little 925 stamp on there. And then the wires are silver as well. So I managed to get the earrings and the pendant for £6 plus postage, which is amazing. I was really, really, really chuffed with these. And I've done a little Google Lens search on the earrings, and they turn out to be by someone called Martha Jackson. So these are for sale on the website, not on the high street, and she sells these peacock earrings with a pendant that matches, and they're currently £56 full price, or she's got a sale on at the minute, so £46 for the lot. So I am, yeah, I'm over the moon with those. Very, very happy. They're stunning. So yes, that was all the sterling silver that I got. And what I'm doing is I've decided that my website, I would like to put my own jewellery on there, so my own handmade pieces, and then I'd like to put all the sterling silver on there as well, and some of the higher end pieces. So keep all the costume and the bundles and the lower end things over on Etsy, and then have the higher end and the silver all grouped together on the website. So just before Christmas, I showed you the new logo, which is kind of black, white and gold, because that always kind of makes me think of Art Deco period. And I've changed over my logo, I've changed over my Etsy banner, and then I've also put all of that onto the website as well. So I've changed all the colour palette, I've updated all the information, I've updated the images, and I've got to a point now where I'm ready to create a store. So that's quite exciting. So I'm hoping that it's going to be simple enough to do, but I'm not going to attempt to do any of that this week. I'm going to leave that till next week. It's been quite a busy week this week. I had a hospital appointment on Monday. I had an injection into my right hip joint, which was, yeah, really uncomfortable and a bit painful. And it's meant to relieve some of the pain that I'm experiencing. And at the minute, hasn't really done anything. So we'll see. We'll give it a chance. And then I've got some physiotherapy next Monday as well, so maybe that'll help as well. And then we are having a new bathroom fitted. So we've been meeting with the fitter, we've been measuring, we've been ordering the bath suite and the tiles and all that jazz. So it's been quite an intense week this week. I had a rest day yesterday. I'm going to do a little bit of listing today. And then tomorrow I have booked myself on a cheeky little trip. So Yorkshire Rose Holidays, which are a Barnsley-based company, fantastic family-run coach business, and they do day trips, they do holidays as well in this country and around Europe, and they're fantastic. The drivers are brilliant, they're very reasonable, and they had a January offer on. So they already had a January to March offer, which was you bought a trip for full price and you got a second for a fiver. So I've done that already. I've got 2 trips booked for March. And then they did reduced some trips to a tenner for January. And I wouldn't usually go out in January because it's really cold. It's been really cold this morning and frosty. But for a tenner, I thought that was a bargain not to be missed. So tomorrow I am heading out to Otley, which is a little old market town, and then Skipton as well. And I love both of those places, but I haven't been to Skipton for a long time, and I haven't been to Otley for a while either. Me and my partner usually go to Otley and have a good look around the charity shops, and there's a really, really nice cafe that's run by an Italian family, and they make their own pizza, and it is just out of this world. It's so nice. So I'm going to take a big tub with me and some foil. I'm going to hopefully buy some pizza to bring home as well. And there's some really good charity shops. I've made a list, so I've got a list of all the charity shops in Skipton and all the charity shops in Otley. And hopefully, if my energy stays up, I'll, make my way around those. I'm going to charge up my little camera and I'm going to wear that so that I can take you along with me and you can see what I find when I find it. Fingers crossed for some more jewellery, maybe some sterling silver. We shall see. And yeah, thank you very much for watching. Thank you to all the new subscribers that have come on board. We've had a little flurry in the new year, which is awesome. I think we're up to just over 620 subscribers right now, which is amazing. So yeah, feel free to drop me a message down in the comments and I shall catch you on the next one.